Okay, tell me, are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Yes? Fine. So, a very good morning to all of you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Let me write this once again. Some points were missing from this slide, so I'm just completing it. And then we'll try. Fine. Yes, good morning, good morning. Let me join. Fine. So, tell me, are you solving module exercise and the additional question exercise? Are you solving them? Tell me. Solve them completely. Each and every question you should know how to solve it. Each and every question you should know how to solve it. Make sure that you are able to solve it. You have now post on the group, definitely someone will help you. Okay? If not, I will help you. Voice is not clear. Okay. Just give me 1 second.
Please tell me, are the voice and screen clear now? Please tell me, are the voice and screen clear now? All okay now? Yes? All okay now. Good. Fine. So I was saying that, are you doing module exercise and that additional MCQs exercise? Do each and every question of that. Make sure that you know how to solve it. Revise the chapter properly. Along with that, revise the basic mathematics, all those trigonometry formulae, 90 plus theta, 90 minus theta, sine of a plus b, cos of a plus b, sine of a minus b, cos of a minus b, sine to theta, cos to theta, all those formulae also. Revise entire, each and every single point properly. Okay, because those are basics, those you are going to need whole year. Okay, no one shall say, sir, I don't know what is sine of 30. Sine 30 is 1/2. You should know sine 30, sine 0, sine 30, sine 45, sine 60, sine 90. These basics 0 to 90, all those angles you must remember. Their trigonometric ratios you must remember. Okay, those you have to remember. All the formulae, sine to theta, cos to theta, tan to theta, all those formulae you shall remember. Okay, still few people are joining. Wait for a second. So yesterday we said that in integration anything cannot be assumed as x. In integration anything cannot be assumed as x. Only px plus q format. Only expression, linear expression it is called as, because x raised to 1 is na, so it is called as linear expression. Only px plus q format can be assumed as x. Okay, here you have found out the give me a second, integration of sine of 7x minus 9. So 7x minus 9 you can assume as x, no problem. Okay, 7x minus 9 you can assume as x, and whatever you assume as x, after using the formula, integration of sin x is minus cos x. integration of sin x. Sin x integration minus cos x. After writing the formula, you have to divide by the derivative of the term to which you have assumed x. ज्याला x मानलंय त्याच्या derivative ने divide. And always px plus q format, its derivative is always px plus q is minus 9, p is 7, px plus q, p is 7, x is x, q is minus 9. Its derivative is always going to be p. You have to divide by its derivative, that is p. Here it is 7, here it is 5. Okay. Here e raised to 5x. So 5x you will assume as x. E raised to x integration e raised to x. E raised to x integration e raised to x. Why? Because derivative of e raised to x is e raised to x. So integration of e raised to x will also be e raised to x. So e raised to 5x integration e raised to 5x. But now you have to divide by the derivative of the term to which you have assumed as x. You have assumed this 5x as x. So you have to divide the answer by the derivative of that term. 5x derivative will be 5. 5 constant out of the derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Okay. Next. Now, what if there is addition, subtraction and multiplication? In that case, how to find out integration? In that case, how to find out integration? If there is addition, subtraction and multiplication. Write down. Rule or formula set. Number what? No need to write the number, let's write directly. Write down. Rule or formula. Formula or rule. Integration of addition. Integration of addition is addition of integration, is addition of integrations, means integration of each term, just like derivative of each term, integration of each term, just keep on writing. Integration of each term can be found out separately. Even if there is addition or subtraction. If there is addition or subtraction. If there is addition or subtraction. If there is addition or subtraction, integration of each term can be found out separately. Integration of each term can be found out separately if there is addition or subtraction. So let's take one example to understand this. Integration of 3x raised to 7 minus 5x raised to 6 plus 2x raised to 3 minus 13x plus 7 into dx. Make sure that you write a bracket here. This dx will multiply to each term. So integration of each term can be found out separately. So is equal to integration of 3x raised to 7 dx minus integration of 5x raised to 6 dx. Integration and dx you have to multiply here. Integration of 5x raised to 6 into dx plus integration of 2x cube dx. Integration of 2x cube dx integration of 2x cube dx. This dx is a single term. Don't get confused. It's not d into x. Dx is a single term. Then this minus integration of 13x dx. Integration of minus as it is integration of 13x dx. Give me a second. Fine. Integration of 13x dx, 13x into dx. ये इंटीग्रेशन पण इथं घ्या, हे dx पण इथं घ्या. Then plus 7 पण आहे, so plus integration of 7 dx, integration of 7 dx, integration of 7 dx. Now constants can be taken out of integration. Okay, this note also you write down. Just like constant can be taken out of derivative, you can take constants can be taken, constants can be taken out of integration. Constant integration च्या बाहेर घेता येतात. Constants can be taken out of integration. Constants can be taken out of integration. So do it. Let us write integration value as I. या सगळ्या इंटिग्रेशन ची व्हॅल्यू काय लिहूयात बाळांनो? I. So therefore I is equal to sir 3 is a constant can be taken out of integration. Integration of x raised to 7 dx, it is x raised to n format, minus 5 is a constant can be taken out of integration. Integration of x raised to 6 dx, it's again x raised to n format, plus 2 is a constant can be taken out of integration, so 2 is a constant. Integration of x cube dx, minus 13 is constant, so can be, sorry, minus as it is 13 is a constant can be taken out of integration, minus as it is 13 is a constant can be taken out of integration. Integration x dx, 7 is a constant can be taken out of integration, though it is not multiplied to any variable, this dx is there, so no problem, this 7 can be directly taken out of integration, absolutely no problem here. Don't say integration of constant is 0, its derivative of constant is 0. Constant ची derivative 0 असते, पण constant चे integration 0 नाही आहे. So this 7 will come out of integration, this dx will remain inside integration. Okay, so this 3 as it is. What is integration of x raised to 7? X raised to n say integration. I am not asking derivative. Don't say n into x raised to n minus 1, that is derivative of x raised to n. Tell me integration of x raised to n. X raised to 7 integration, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, power एकाने वाढवणे त्यानेच divide करणे. X raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, increase the power by 1, divide by same, increase the power by 1, divide by same. So do it orally. Increase the power by 1, 7 ची 8, divide by 8, minus 5, increase the power by 1, right now it is 6, increase it by 1, it will become 7, divide by 7, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, plus this 2 as it is, x cube integration will be x raised to 4 upon 4, increase the power by 1, divide by same, 4 नच divide करा, increase the power by 1, 3 चा 4 झाला, divide by 4, minus 13 as it is, this is x raised to 1, x means x raised to 1, x means x raised to 1, increase the power by 1, divide by same, increase the power by 1, so 1 plus 1, 2, divide by 2, increase the power by 1, divide by same, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1, power एकाने वाढवणे त्यानेच भागणे, power एकाने वाढवणे त्यानेच भागणे. In English, increase the power by 1, divide by same. 13 as minus 13 as it is, x raised to 1 integration is x raised to 2 upon 2, plus 7 as it is, dx से integration x, dx से integration x, 7 as it is, integration of dx is x, 7 as it is, integration of dx is x. या इंटिग्रेशनचा एक इंटिग्रेशनचा कॉन्स्टंट c1, याचा c2, या इंटिग्रेशनचा इंटिग्रेशन कॉन्स्टंट c3, या इंटिग्रेशनचा इंटिग्रेशन कॉन्स्टंट c4, या इंटिग्रेशनचा इंटिग्रेशन कॉन्स्टंट c5. With all those constants, you will get a single constant. So no need to write constant each time. Remember this, everyone concentrate on this. No need to write the integration constant everywhere, c1, c2, c3, c4, c5. No, just write a single constant. When all the symbols of integrations have been removed, you can write a single constant of integration, that is allowed. So this is going to be the answer of this integration. Let's say answer of this integration is I. So this integration answer will be this. Reply me in the chat box, clear and written. CW. Integration of each term can be found out separately. If it is addition or subtraction, integration of each term can be found out separately. बघा बाळांनो, समजलं का? CW. Just like derivative of each term can be found out separately, integration of each term can be found out separately. No problem. Fine. All right, good. So what if there is multiplication of two functions? Or let me give you some examples. Do this. Let's say find out the value of integration I. Let's say I is equal to integration of sin x plus cos x plus 3x raised to 5 bracket complete dx. Tell me the answer, or do the answer and reply me done. हो गया ये थे. Learn to apply it immediately. You can do that orally as well. Slowly you will start understanding it. Once done, reply me done. sin x ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय बघा, sin x चे इंटिग्रेशन काय बघा, cos x ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह काय बघा, cos x चे इंटिग्रेशन काय बघा. Just reply me small d once it is done. Good Subhan, Sohini, Kira, Tanvi, Shreyas, Shri, Devi, Shaina, Kritika. बघा बाळांनो जमतंय का? सोहम, जान्हवी, सिद्धी. इमिजिएटली अप्लाय करायला शिका पहिल्यांदा ते. सानिका, भक्ती. Sir, there are addition and subtraction symbols. If there are addition and subtraction symbols, derivative of each term can be found out separately. Very good, Arya, Devashish. So integration of sin x dx plus integration of cos x dx, integration of cos x dx, integration of cos x dx plus integration of 3x raised to 5 dx, integration of 3x raised to 5 dx. Now integration of sin x derivative cos x, derivative of sin x is cos x, but integration of sin x is minus cos x plus cos x derivative minus sin x, cos x derivative minus sin x, cos x integration plus sin x. Check whether I am correct or wrong. 3 is a constant, constant can be taken out of integration. Constant no multiply वाले ना याला. So 3 is a constant, constant can be taken out of integration. So integration of x raised to 5 dx plus c. Some integration symbols you have removed, so you can write plus c. So minus cos x plus sin x. This 3 as it is, x raised to 5 integration. X raised to n integration is x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So x raised to 5 plus 1 will be 6 upon 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1 is 6 upon 6. X raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1 plus c. Or you can write here c dash. Take वेगळा constant c dash किंवा c1, c2 or whatever you want to say. And in the next step, because of this constant and because of constant of this integration, हा एक constant आहे. या दोन्ही इंटिग्रेशनचा मिळून एक कॉन्स्टंट लिहिला आणि याचा कॉन्स्टंट, त्याचा कॉन्स्टंट, कॉन्स्टंट प्लस कॉन्स्टंट, अगेन अ न्यू कॉन्स्टंट, द फायनल कॉन्स्टंट c. In this way you can manage to write. Now this 3/6 you can write it as 1/2. 3/6 ला तुम्ही 1/2 लिहिलं तरीही चालेल. Do this. Integration of 7 plus sin 2x dx. Once done, reply me in the chat box. Done. Use the brackets properly. झालं की सांगा. Make sure that there is not a single mistake. Sin 2x चे इंटिग्रेशन कसं काढणार त्याचा विचार करा. Think for sin 2x integration. Because sin x integration, you know, direct formula is there. Sin 2x direct formula is not there. So you have to assume it. You have to assume something as x. And you are finding integration. Slowly you will start doing all these things orally. Initially pen paper is required, but slowly you will start doing this orally. Sir, integration of each term can be found out separately. So, integration of 7 dx, integration of 7 dx, पहला 7 से integration calculate करा, plus integration of sin 2x dx, plus integration of sin 2x dx. 7 can be taken out of integration, so inside integration dx. Sin x से integration minus cos x, sin x derivative cos x, sin x derivative cos x, and sin x से integration minus cos x. Remember this, don't get confused in formula. Okay, d by dx of sin x derivative cos x, but integration of sin x dx is minus cos x. Okay, d by dx of cos x डेरिवेटिव माइनस sin x, पण cos x से इंटीग्रेशन मात्र प्लस sin x है. This formula you must remember. 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 sin x ची डेरिवेटिव cos x आहे, पण इंटिग्रेशन मायनस cos x आहे. cos x ची डेरिवेटिव मायनस sin x आहे, पण cos x से इंटिग्रेशन प्लस sin x आहे. अंडरस्टैंड इट प्रॉपरली. sin x integration, sir, minus cos x. You have assumed this 2x as x. Can we assume 2x as x in integration? Yes, it is px plus q format. Px plus q format. q0 है, q0 है, p2 है, p value is 2, p value is 2, px plus q, q value is 0. Okay, so you have to put a bracket. You have assumed this 2x as x. You are not finding derivative. तुम्हाला sin 2x से डेरिवेटिव काढायला सांगितलंय का? नाही. You are not asked to find out derivative of sin 2x. You are asked to find out integration of sin 2x. So in integration, after writing the formula, after assuming something as x, and after writing the formula, you have to divide by the derivative, not multiply. You have to divide by the derivative of the term to which you have assumed as x. So 7 as it is, integration of dx is x. 7 as it is, integration of dx is x. Minus into plus is minus. Minus into plus is minus. Cos 2x as it is. Derivative of 2x. Now you can find out that orally. 2 outside the derivative. 2 outside the derivative. 2 is a constant. Constant outside the derivative. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1. So answer will be simply 2. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1. 2 outside the derivative. Path का रही x. 2 outside आला. Inside there will be x. Derivative of x with respect to x is 1. Sir, after removing all the integration symbols, at the end we have to add the constant of integration, some constant value c. Reply in the chat box, clear and written. Are you getting it? CW. Good, good, very good. Fine. आता बाळांनो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट बघा. Write down next point. Write down the heading as definite integration. Write down definite integral or definite integration. Till now we studied indefinite integration. आतापर्यंत जे शिकलो it is called as indefinite integration. Indefinite integration. Right now we will learn definite integral. You will understand slowly what is the difference between them. See, if something is written like this, integration of let's say some integration I is given like this. Integration of some function of x will be there. Okay, some function of x will be there. Into dx will be there. Okay, some function of x will be there. Let's say sin x, let's say cos x, or x square plus 2x, or sin x plus x square plus cos x, whatever function of x is there into dx. But now we are given the limits of x. We are given the limits of x. Now understand, don't say limit means lim limit. Don't take that limit. X tending to something, limit of f of x. No, we are not talking about that limit. We are not talking about that limit. Slowly try to understand. Limit of x means value of x is initially the value of x, let's say some value a. Finally, let's say some value is b. So x is a variable. Initial value of x is a. It is called as lower limit. This is called as lower limit. Just initially keep on writing. You will understand it. After some time, a tube light will glow in your mind or in your brain and will say, okay, it is this. Just try to understand. This is called as upper limit, lower limit, upper limit. Means value of x is changing, but initially it was some number. Finally, it will be some final number. This is called as upper limit. So such kind of representation of integration will be called as definite integration. Now some people will write integration of f of x into dx. Everyone knows if here we have written dx, so limit must be of x. X's limit pahijet. If we have here written dt, then we have to write the limits of t. If here we have written dx, then here we must write limits of x, means value of x. So here everyone knows this is going to be the initial value of x. So no one says x equal to a, they simply write here a. Final value of x is, let's say, b. No one say x equal to b, they will directly write a and b. This is the lower limit, this is the upper limit. This is the initial value of x, this is the final value of x. Just keep on writing. Slowly you will understand it. Initial value of x, and this is going to be the final value of x. Just keep on writing. Final value of x. Okay. Now how to do this? Let's try to understand. Example. Let's say some integration I is given to you as example. Let's say some integration I is given to you as integration of x square dx. Integration of x square dx. Limits are from 5 to 7. So initial value of x is 5, final value of x. Here we have written dx. So these are going to be limits of limits of x, initial value of x, final value of x. Tell me what is integration of x square dx, x raised to n, x square dx चे integration काय असेल बा? Integration of x square dx. X raised to n dx, x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. That all of you know. So shall I write here directly x raised to 3 upon 3? We can write that directly. X raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. तेवढं बाळांनो आपल्याला करता येईल. Everyone now concentrate. Then you will write one square bracket like this. After writing the answer, sir, you should have written C. ठीक है. After this integration, after evaluation of integration, you will write integration constant C. Okay, no problem. ठीक है. लीला नाही तरी चालतोय. This C, if you do not write it, it is okay because it is definite integral. If limits are given, इथे limits दिले असतील ना बाळांनो, C लिहायची गरज नाही. Why? You will understand. Right now I am writing C, so no problem. You should not have any problem if I am writing C. C तर लिहायला लागलोय मी. But actually no need to write. You will understand why. Then you will write this lower limit here. You will write this upper limit here. हे lower limit इथं लिहायचं. हे upper limit इथं लिहायचं. Write this lower limit here. Write this upper limit here. Now evaluate the upper limit, then evaluate the lower limit. So here you have to write evaluation here you have to write evaluation of upper limit, slowly you will understand, minus here you will write evaluation of lower limit, evaluation of upper limit minus evaluation of lower limit. This is upper limit, this is upper limit, means final value of x. This is initial value of x, it is called as lower limit. Slowly try to understand. So how to evaluate a function? Just put the value of x as 7, x value 7 taka. Upper limit evaluate. You want to evaluate some function. By putting the value of x as 7, you will get the answer of upper limit evaluation. So instead of x, put 7. 7 cube upon 3 plus c minus. Now evaluate the lower limit. You have evaluated the upper limit. Just put this 7 here. Evaluate the upper limit. So function से evaluation कसं करतात? x ची value टाका, function evaluate होणार. So put the value of x as 7. Evaluate the upper limit. Minus. Put the value of x as 5. Put the value of x as 5. Evaluate the lower limit. Put the value of x as 5. Evaluate the lower limit. In between there should be minus sign. Use the brackets properly. Evaluate this lower limit. So put x as 5. Put x as 5. Put x as 5. X value 5 taka. So 5 cube upon 3 plus c. Now can you understand? This c and minus c are automatically going to be constant. Well, going to be cancelled. This c minus c are going to get cancelled. This c are going to get cancelled automatically. So लिहिला नसला तरी चालला असता की नाही? Tell me yes or no. Do we need to write this c if the limits are given? Limits दिले असतील तर c लिहायची गरज आहे का? Everyone reply me in the chat box. Is it required to write this c if the limits are given? Limits दिले असतील तर c लिहायची गरज आहे का? No sir, there is no need, because this c minus c ultimately in the final answer it will get cancelled. Okay, try to understand. So what will be the final answer then? It will be equal to 7 raised to 3 upon 3 this c minus c will get cancelled. 7 raised to 3 upon 3 minus 5 raised to 3 upon 3. Now you can do the further calculation and you can find out the answer on your own. Reply in the chat box. Definite integration clear and written. CW हे definite integration चा पॉइंट क्लिअर झाला का बघा बाळांनो. काय केलं सरांनी? नॉर्मल इंटिग्रेशन इव्हॅल्युएट केलं, अप्पर लिमिट इव्हॅल्युएट केलं, लोअर लिमिट इव्हॅल्युएट केलं, अप्पर लिमिट मायनस लोअर लिमिट. डायरेक्ट फॉर्म्युला लिहा रेग्युलर इंटिग्रेशनचा, अप्पर लिमिट मायनस लोअर लिमिट, अप्पर लिमिट मायनस लोअर लिमिट. दॅट्स इट, यू विल गेट द आन्सर. CW. Definite integration. Very simple. Some initial value of x will be given, some final value of x is given. Final value means upper limit, initial value means lower limit. X change व्हायला लागला, x is going to vary, x is going to change. So it is changing from 5 to 7. X is changing from 5 to 7. Next, try to solve this example. Integration of sin x dx from 0 to pi by 2. 0 degree means how many radian? Let me write the degree and radian chart. 0 degree means how many radian? Angle in degree, angle in radian. Tell me, 0 degree means how many radian? Zero. Yes. 30 degree, how many radian? 30 degree, how many radian? हे पाठ व्हायला पाहिजे. This you should remember now. We have done this many times. Into pi by 180 करायचं ना. 30 डिग्री आहे, रेडियन कन्वर्ट करायला into pi by 180 करा. और सेकंड ऑप्शन पण काय आहे? पाय मीन्स 180. पाय म्हणजे काय असतो? 180 असतो. पाय रेडियन म्हणजे 180 डिग्री असतो. 30 डिग्री म्हणजे काय? 180 डिग्री अपॉन 6. 180 डिग्री म्हणजे पाय अपॉन 6. 180 degree upon 6 means 30 degree, so it is pi by 6. Next, 45 degree. You must remember this. 45 degree. 45 म्हणजे 180 upon 4. 180 भागिले 4. 180 upon 4. 180 upon 4 is 45. 180 means pi upon 4. एक तर असं करा किंवा into pi by 180 करा. 45 डिग्रीला रेडियन मध्ये कन्वर्ट करायचं आहे. 45 डिग्रीला काय करणार? पाय बाय 180 न मल्टिप्लाय करा. 41 आणि 180 चा डिवाइड झाला. 41 इंटू 4 इज 180. आन्सर किती आलं बाळ? पाय बाय 4 आलं. 45 ला पाय बाय 180 न मल्टिप्लाय करा. 45 इंटू 4 इज 180. सो पाय बाय 4 आन्सर येईल. नेक्स्ट, 60 डिग्री. 60 डिग्रीला रेडियन मध्ये कसं कन्वर्ट करणार? काय नाही, इंटू पाय बाय 180. 60 अपॉन 180 1 by 3. सो आन्सर येणार पाय बाय 3. 60 अपॉन 180 किंवा 60 कॅन बी रिटन ॲज 180 अपॉन 3. 180 अपॉन 3. 180 मीन्स पाय अपॉन 3. नेक्स्ट, 90. 90 मीन्स 180 अपॉन 2. 180 मीन्स पाय, सो अपॉन 2. 90 means 180 upon 2. 90 means 180 upon 2. So 90 means pi by 2. 90 means pi by 2. 120. 120 means 2 times 60. 120 means 2 times 60. So 2 times pi by 3. Try to understand. 120 degree means 2 times 60 degree. So 2 times pi by 3. 150. 150 is 5 times 30. 150 is 5 times 30. 150 is 5 times 30. So 5 times pi by 6. 5 pi by 6. 150 means 5 pi by 6. 180 means pi. 180 means pi. 210. 210. 21. 3 into 7 is 21. So 30 into 7 or 7 into 30. 7 into 30 is 210. So 7 into pi by 6. So 210 means 7 into pi by 6. So 7 pi by 6. This you have to remember. Not as such remember, but you should be able to give the answer immediately. You should be able to give the answer immediately. That sine 90, sine 30, sine 45, all those sine, cos, tan, all that you should remember. You must remember it. Okay, fine. So let us write integration of sine x. Integration of sine x is minus cos x. No need to write plus c. No need to write plus c because we know after evaluation of the limits, upper limit and lower limit, that plus c and this plus c, this plus c will ultimately get cancelled. If the limits are given in the integration, no need to write that plus c. Limit नसतील तर plus c लिहावं लागेल in the indefinite integration. Here there were no limits. So you have to write this c. But here you have the limits 0 to pi by 2. Now 0 to pi by 2 means the value of x, value of this angle. Sine च्या जे काही लिहिलं असतंय, it is angle. Whatever is written inside sine, it is always angle. So it is 0 and pi by 2. Initially angle was 0, finally angle is pi by 2. Integration of sin x dx is minus cos x. Sin x integration minus cos x. Lower limit 0, upper limit pi by 2. No need to write plus c. Now take the care properly. This minus can be taken out of this bracket. Then write the bracket again. Take proper care with signs and brackets. This minus can be taken out of the bracket. Put a curly bracket. Now evaluate the upper limit, evaluate the lower limit. Now put a curly bracket. Now put a round bracket. Evaluate the upper limit. How to evaluate upper limit? Instead of x, put pi by 2. आता x च्या ऐवजी pi by 2 टाका. This is evaluation of upper limit. Then minus sign. Again put the bracket. Evaluation of the lower limit. So instead of x, put now 0. Bracket complete. This curly bracket complete. This minus will multiply to entire this curly bracket. हा minus या entire bracket ला multiply होणार. Tell me what is cos pi by 2, cos 90 or cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 किती आहे? Cos pi by 2, cos 90. Tell me what is cos 90 or cos pi by 2. Everyone shall remember that trigonometry formulae of all these angles 0, 30, 45, 60, 90. ह्या सगळ्याचे sin, cos, tan पाठच पाहिजेत. Anytime if I ask, immediately you should be able to answer it. Cos pi by 2, cos 90. I have taught you this many times. I have given the tricks as well. Horizontal axis ला sin च्या व्हॅल्यू 0 असतात. Horizontal axis sin 0. Vertical axis cos व्हॅल्यू 0. Horizontal axis म्हणजे 0 degree and 180 degree. So sin 0 0, sin 180 0. Horizontal axis ला sin 0 आहे. Vertical axis ला cos 0 आहे. Vertical axis म्हणजे 90 and 270. So cos 90 0, cos 270 0. आडव्या axis ला sin 0. Horizontal axis ला sin 0. Vertical axis ला cos 0. आता sin जर horizontal ला 0 आहे तर vertical ला +1 आणि -1. So sin 90 ला +1, sin 270 ला -1. Horizontal ला 0 आहे तर vertical ला वरती +1 खाली -1. Vertical axis ला cos 0 आहे. So horizontal ला तो काय असेल +1 आणि -1. So right side ला +1. Right side ला it is +1. Right side means 0 angle. Cos 0 +1. Cos 180 -1. Cos 180 -1. So cos this minus as it is, cos 90 0, cos pi by 2 means cos 90 0, cos 0 plus 1, bracket complete, curly bracket complete. What is the answer? Tell me. 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Minus 1 into minus. Minus 1 into minus. Answer is plus 1. So या इंटिग्रेशनचं आन्सर बाळ प्लस 1 आलं. चेक करा समजलं का? इंटिग्रेशन ऑफ sin x dx, इंटिग्रेशन ऑफ sin x dx from 0 to pi by 2, it is plus 1. Are you able to evaluate it? CW, write down these extra points as well and then reply me clear and written. लिहून घ्या ते. करा ते सॉल्व. एव्हरीवन डू इट. CW, good, good, good. Ramla, solve this now. Now you have understood the process. Solve this integration. Integration of, now I am not using letter x. I want to use some different letter. You should not have any problem if I want to use any different letter. Sin x dx से इंटीग्रेशन cos x है ना, वो sin थीटा d थीटा से इंटीग्रेशन माइनस cos थीटा. sin x dx से इंटीग्रेशन माइनस cos x, sin theta d theta से इंटीग्रेशन माइनस cos theta. Instead of letter x, now people are using letter theta because generally theta is angle, so sin theta they write sin theta, that is better instead of writing sin x. Theta goes from 0 to pi by 2. Do this, then do this. Integration of cos theta d theta, limits from pi by 2 to pi. Then find out this integration, limit of x raised to 5 dx 0 to 5. Then find out integration of 1 upon r. Now instead of letter x, I want to use letter r. You should not have any problem. Use the same formula, 1 upon x dx से integration. Just like that, 1 upon r dr से integration. R is going from some value a to final value b. Do this. And give me 1 minute. I will give you two minutes to solve all these things. Solve kara. Solve kara. तोपर्यंत मी एक डोअर क्लोज करून आलो, हे ओपन राहिले. जस्ट गिव्ह मी 1 सेकंड. तोपर्यंत तुम्ही बाळांनो solve all these 4 examples and once done reply me small d. Done? Do it. Now every time people will not use letter X. They might use some other letters. We should not have any problem. Just like 1 upon x dx, they have written 1 upon r dr. Everyone do it. Reply me in the chat box. Done. Once done. झालं का बघा बाळांनो. Good. Don't do any silly mistake. Okay. Take proper care with the signs, upper limit, lower limit. Solve करा बाळांनो. Once done, reply me small d. Take your time, but do it. Very good, Shrital. Shri. Shreyas Devi. Sohini. Tanvi. Shreya. आन्सर करेक्ट यायला पाहिजे. भक्ती. ज्यांचं ज्यांचं झालंय रिप्लाय करा. डन. कृतिका, जान्हवी, श्वेता, सुभान, सानिका, बुधभूषण, Budbhushan, can I call you Bhushan only? Just like Shri Ram, I call him Shri. Will that be okay? Yes, fine. So that I can. Oh, all right. चला बाळांनो, सॉल्व करूया. Let's solve this. Let's copy this slide and let's solve these answers. Sorry, questions. Sir, how can we solve answers? We can solve questions. First, it's a solution. See, first integration. How we are going to solve? Integration of sin theta d theta. Integration of sin x dx is cos x. So integration of sin theta d theta. Sin theta d theta will be minus cos theta. Sin x dx integration minus cos x. Integration of sin x dx is minus cos x. So integration of sin theta d theta. Only the symbol is different. Instead of x, they are using now theta. Put a bracket. Put a square bracket. This square bracket is compulsory. You cannot use here round bracket. You have to use square bracket. Initial value of theta was 0. Final value of theta is pi by 2. Lower limit 0, upper limit pi by 2. This minus can be taken outside the bracket, no problem, absolutely no problem if you take this bracket, if you take this minus 1 or minus. This is actually minus 1, minus can be taken. Any constant in this bracket can be taken out of the bracket. Use the bracket, use the curly bracket, write cos theta, write lower limit, write upper limit, complete the bracket. This minus sign as it is, use curly bracket. Now instead of theta, put pi by 2. Find out the upper limit evaluation. Evaluate the upper limit. Evaluate the upper limit. So instead of theta, put pi by 2. Use a bracket. Cos of pi by 2. This is upper limit evaluation. This we shall write it like this. Cos of pi by 2. Cos pi upon 2 नहीं है थे. Cos pi upon 2 नहीं है. Cos of pi by 2. Cos of pi by 2. Instead of theta, put pi by 2. Cos of pi by 2 minus. Instead of theta, put 0. Instead of theta, put 0 or 0. Now we know upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit minus lower limit. झालं? Upper limit evaluation minus lower limit evaluation. Upper limit pi by 2 टाकलं. Instead of theta, we put pi by 2. Now instead of theta, we put 0. Upper limit evaluate केलं. Minus lower limit evaluate केलं. This minus sign already outside the bracket. Cos pi by 2. For vertical axis, cos values are 0. So cos 90 and cos 270 are 0. Cos 90 and cos 270 are 0. Vertical axis ला cos 0 असतो. Horizontal axis ला sin 0 असतो. Cos 90 is 0 minus cos 0. Cos 0 is plus 1. Cos 0 is plus 1. You can check it here. You can check it here. Cos 90 0, cos 270 0. 90 means pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 0. 270 means 3 times 90. So 3 times pi by 2. 270 means 3 pi by 2. 3 times pi by 2. So cos 270 0. So cos of 3 pi by 2 0. Cos 0 plus 1, cos 180 minus 1. Cos 0 plus 1, cos 180 minus 1. So what will be the next step? 0 minus 1 is minus 1. 0 minus 1 is minus 1, minus 1 minus. Minus into minus plus. So answer will be plus 1. पहिला answer असा आहे ना. First answer will be this. पहिल्याचं solution येणार 1. Second calculate करूया. Let us calculate the second integration. Those who might have got wrong answer will correct themselves now. Second integration's answer. Now let us find out the answer of second integration. I is equal to integration of cos theta d theta. Cos x derivative minus sin x. Cos x derivative minus sin x. Cos x integration plus sin x. Cos x integration plus sin x. Cos x dx integration plus sin x. Cos x dx integration plus sin x. Cos theta d theta integration plus sin theta. Okay, cos x dx integration sin x. Cos x dx integration sin x. Cos x dx integration sin x. Cos theta d theta integration sin theta. Instead of x, later theta. Limits are from pi by 2 to pi. Limits are from pi by 2 to pi. So how you are going to solve this? See, you have got the answer as sin theta. Put the upper limit and lower limit. Lower limit is pi by 2. Initial value of theta is pi by 2. Final value of theta is pi. इथं d theta लिहिलंय ना, म्हणजे लिमिट जे असतात ते थीटाचे असतात. इथं जे काय लिहिलंय dx लिहिलं तर x चे लिमिट, d theta लिहिलं तर थीटाचे लिमिट्स. सो फाइंड आउट दी अप्पर लिमिट इव्हॅल्युएट करा. इन्स्टेड ऑफ थीटा काय करा, पाय. अप्पर लिमिट इव्हॅल्युएटेड मायनस instead of theta put pi by 2, instead of theta put pi by 2, lower limit. sin pi by 2 म्हणजे sin 90, sin pi म्हणजे sin 180. for horizontal axis sin is 0, आडव्या ऍक्सिस ला sin 0 आहे, sin 0 ची व्हॅल्यू 0 आहे, sin 180 ची व्हॅल्यू पण 0 आहे. for horizontal axis sin values are 0. so for vertical axis it is +1 and -1. sin 90 +1, sin 270 -1. so sin 180, sin pi means sin 180, sin 180 0, sin pi by 2 means sin 90, sin pi by 2 sin 90, sin 90 means +1. so answer will be -1. reply me in the chat box your answer, my answer same, yes no, yes no. माझा आन्सर -1 आलाय, तुमचं काय आलंय बघा, yes no. slowly get used to the procedure so that here onwards no need of doing these calculations. You can do most of the things orally. These things shall become very simple for you. These are required in entire physics, so master all these things. next third answer बघा, x raised to 5 dx वाला. Third, let us do calculation of third question. Integration of x raised to 5 dx. Limits are from 0 to 5. Answer will be x raised to n से integration x raised to n plus 1 upon n plus 1. So x raised to 5 plus 1 upon 5 plus 1. 5 plus 1 means 6 upon 6. X raised to 6 upon 6. No need to write plus c. Use the square bracket because plus c gets cancelled if there are limits. Okay, limits दिले असतील तर plus c लिहायची गरज नाही. It gets automatically cancelled. Write the lower limit, write the upper limit. Write the lower limit, write the upper limit. Evaluate the upper limit. Instead of x, put 5. Sir, can we take 1/6 common? 1/6 is dividing this entire bracket. Entire bracket मध्ये तो divide मध्येच आहे. Entire bracket चा denominator आहे ना. It's a constant. You can take constant out of the bracket. You can take constants out of the bracket. No problem. Absolutely no problem. So inside bracket, what will remain? Only x raised to 6. 0 to 5. This 1/6 as it is. Instead of x, put 5. Now use a curly bracket. Evaluate the upper limit. Upper limit calculate करा. x ची व्हॅल्यू 5 टाका पहिल्यांदा आणि आन्सर कॅल्क्युलेट करा आणि ब्रॅकेट टाकायचं आहे. Instead of x, put 5. So that will be 5 raised to x. Instead of x, put 5. x च्या ऐवजी 5 टाका. Instead of x, put 5. 5 raised to x. Upper limit evaluation. Minus. Instead of x, put 0. Instead of x, put 0. Raised to 6. Raised to 6. Upper limit evaluate केलं minus lower limit. Now here onwards you can understand if you are going to put there 0 raised to 6 is going to become 0. So that 0 is no need to write. You could have written only this 5 raised to 6. असंही चालेल. Here onwards if you identify that by putting the value equal to 0 you are going to get the answer as 0. So no need to write that step. 0 subtract करायची काही गरज नाही. But as a initial steps or as a beginning I will write all the steps. So 5 raised to 6 upon 6. What is 5 raised to 6? Tell me fast. 5 raised to 6. Five raised to 6. In this way you can find out 5 raised to 6. Am I right? Index of index is multiplication of index. So 5 raised to 6 can be written as 5 raised to 2 raised to 3. Index of index is multiplication of index. 5 square is 25, 25 cube 25 into 25 into 25, 25, 25, 625, 625 into 25. Shreyas, your answer is wrong. It is 15625. You can verify after this multiplication. Up to this I have done, and after this I have wrote the answer by looking in the chat box. Okay, you can do this multiplication on your own. Up to this I can write 625 into 25 and do the multiplication and get the answer. So that will be 15625 upon 6. That's the answer. Now you can divide by 6. Okay, you can divide by 6 as per your convenience. So third question, check kara tumcha answer, माझा answer, whether your answer, my answer matched or not. Good. 5 raised to 6 upon 6. Let's solve the last answer, last question. बघा बाळांनो, last question solve करूया. 1 upon r dr. What is integration of 1 upon x dx? What is integration of 1 upon x dx? Tell me in the chat box. What is integration of 1 upon x dx? What is integration of 1 upon x dx? Shreya is saying 0. No? Integration of 1 upon x dx. Shreyas is saying infinity. No? Integration of 1 upon x dx. What is derivative of log x? D by dx of log x. Log x derivative काय आहे बाळ? To the base e. Log x derivative 1 upon x. मग बाळ 1 upon x इंटिग्रेशन log x येणार. log x ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 1 upon x. मग 1 upon x इंटिग्रेशन log x. log x ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 1 upon x, तर 1 upon x इंटिग्रेशन log x. So integration of 1 upon r dr चे इंटिग्रेशन log r. log x ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 1 upon x. 1 upon x dx चे इंटिग्रेशन log x. log x ची डेरिव्हेटिव्ह 1 upon x. 1 upon x इंटिग्रेशन log x. Derivative of log x is 1 upon x. 1 upon x dx integration will be log x. 1 upon x dx integration will be log x. So similarly 1 by r dr integration. 1 by r dr integration will be log r. Limits of r. dr म्हटलंय ना, dr म्हटलंय. So limits of r. r initial value is a. r final value is b. r ची final value b असेल. Initial value a, final value b. So put the square bracket. Lower limit is a, upper limit is b, lower limit a, upper limit b. Evaluate the upper limit. Instead of r, put b. Log b. Instead of r, put b. r च्या ऐवजी b टाका. Log b. Upper limit झालं evaluate. Minus. Lower limit. Log. Instead of r, put a. Instead of r, put a. Log a. Of course, to the base e, to the base e, to the base e. Now tell me log m minus log n. Log m minus log n. What is the answer? Log m minus log n. काय rule आहे? Log n minus log m. Log m plus n? No. Log m minus log n. Log m plus n unique? No. What are the rules of log? Log m minus log n. Let me write here rules of log. You also write down again, everyone. You cannot forget this. log m to the base e plus log n to the base सेम पाहिजे जो असेल तो इच पाहिजे असं काही नाही. बेस लेट्स से एनी बेस b log m plus log n is log mn सेम बेस b. तसं बाळ log m जो बेस आहे तो मायनस log n जो बेस आहे तो इज इक्वल टू log m upon n. Base, keep the base same. Log m plus log n, log m plus log n is log mn, and log m minus log n is log m upon n. So log b minus log a, log b minus log a, log m minus log n, log m upon n, log m minus log n, log m upon n. So log b minus log a, log b minus log a, log b minus log a is log b upon a. To the base जो आहे तो e. To the base same, जो same base आहे तो. This is going to be the final answer. Reply me in the chat box. Your answer, my answer, same or different? Yes, no? Check करा बाळांनो. Yes, no? This is going to be the answer of fourth question. Write down this extra point as well once again. Whatever the base is given b, base is given b, the same base b. Up to this, reply in the chat box. Clear and written. झालं डेफिनाइट इंटिग्रेशन समजलं. is the definite integration. It is just like integration, but you have to find out upper limit and lower limit. Upper limit evaluation minus lower limit evaluation. एक step add झाली आहे. हे आन्सर तर तुम्ही लिहिलं असतंच. This answer you could have found out. Only you have to do the upper limit evaluation minus lower limit evaluation. Only that thing additionally you have to do. Only that thing additionally you have to do. Okay. Now let me give you one homework and then we'll stop. Do this as a homework. Limit of x are 0 to pi by 3. You will do this and you will tell me what is the final answer. As a homework. Tomorrow you will tell me. Now only one point of integration is remaining. Geometric meaning of integration or definite integration. Only that point is remaining. After that this chapter will be over. Then I will put the questions of this chapter and then you will revise this chapter. You will complete the homework of this chapter. Till then keep revising the previous chapter, keep solving the questions of previous chapter, keep posting the doubts, get their answers. Is that okay? Is that okay? Okay, so guys, very good. So in this lecture, we are going to stop at this point. Remaining things we will see in the next lecture. Chalo, bye bye everyone. Let me end this lecture at this point. Have a good day. Study for the test. Okay? Yes, sir. Chalo, bye. Good day. Yes, bye bye.